Suppose we have 1 minus the absolute value of 2x plus 5 over 5 is greater than or equal to 0. The first two steps are the same. Isolate, break it up. If you would, take a minute to isolate it. And typically for inequalities, it's easier if the variable remains on the left. So if you subtracted 1, and then in one fell swoop multiply everything by -5 to clear out the fraction and the negative, what do we get? Less than or equal to 5. Remember, when you multiply or divide by a negative number, flip the sign of the inequality. So it started to look like we were going to have an AND statement because it was greater than or equal to. You only make this judgment of it's AND or after it's been isolated. So what type of statement do we have? Or. So the first one, the first breakup is like you never had absolute values. 2x plus 5 is less than or equal to 5. Or the second one becomes what? Is less than or equal to 5. Yep. So if you choose to put the negative on the other side, you would also have to flip that inequality sign over. So that's why I think it's easier if you just keep the negative on the left. All right, if you would, solve for x for each inequality. Take a second there. I think I flipped those. That can't be right. All right, hold on. Let me draw using the wrong color here. Sad panda. As everyone knows, sad panda is sad. All right, this is actually an AND statement now, because the absolute value is less than or equal to a number. Goodbye, sad panda. All right, 2x plus 5 less than or equal to 5. If we were to solve for x, what would we get? Yep, by subtracting 5, then dividing by 2. For the other one, we're going to add 5. But when we divide by -2, make sure you flip the sign. First one, x less than or equal to 0. Here's 0. Left or right? Left. Do we include the 0? Yep. So a bracket or a closed dot, your choice. Here's -5. Left or right? With a bracket? Yep. So and says take whatever, wherever they overlap. So for what values of x do they overlap? -5 to 0. So any number between -5 to 0 will make that inequality true.